I think that went okay. I mispronounced browser. What did I say? I like ate the second half of that word. We got there. I realized just before going live that so we've talked before about the prompter, right? That we have like a teleprompter that we operate from the phone. It's attached. It's an iPad attached on this like clamp to the tripod that we put our camera on. But that camera's not here, so that tripod's not here, and I have no idea actually where that iPad is. So I was like, how do I do that? Which we got around by, I just put a text, the camera's here, and I just put a text file here, because the camera's on the monitor. So it worked. We're all right. A bit of looking off screen at times. Well, yeah, the looking completely off screen normally wouldn't happen if Paul was here to change the angles. That's a unfortunate artifact of Paul not being here this week. But meh. I think that went okay. So let me stop local recording and bring all this back. Whip, 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 whip. Oh wait, whip. And I knew what I was doing. And that. And the old camera. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's talk about the news. What time is it? 1:30. All right. In deference to normal checkpoint times, which, to be fair, a lot of that is taken up by the Kathleen commercials, I'll be taking off in about 30 minutes' time. And then there will be an hour of time before Paul's stream would normally start, but that is not happening. And I don't know if anyone else has picked up that slot today. So you might have a bit of a downtime before Beach's backlog tonight. Let me find out if someone, pardon me, has claimed that slot. Looks like no. I'm going to send out a ping on Slack and tell everyone they have 90 minutes to decide. Wait, is Beach sick as well? Oh boy. This is going to be a weird day. Alright, so let's talk about the news that we did talk about. Yeah, the story with Dispatcher is actually just that it's got a weirdly high score. There's no there's no actual theories. It's just like, wow, this is really well reviewed. That's strange. And Kathleen was like, it's probably because you can flip off monsters. That's my bet. Probably that. Oh, hang on. I want to make sure that I can welcome all the subs. And then Kathleen also wrote the man-sized Batman story. So Batman Tree is all Kathleen. The Steam sales thing is just sort of... It's interesting. I'm surprised, actually, because you would have thought that it'd be better for them... yeah, Slack is kind of messed up right now, isn't it? No, flip-off is an official feature. It's in that game. Yeah, the Steam sales thing, you'd think it would be better for them for people to be, like, obsessively, like, jumping on stuff all at one time, but I don't know. The Odin Sphere thing I think is great. Like, seriously, look at this. Look at this. This is great. Slice. Slice. Tiny carrot man. I can't believe they're actually doing that, but it's awesome. And then the Fallout thing. So this is funny because I was like, I went to the Nexus, Fallout Nexus, to look at mods, and I went to look at the top 20. They have like their top mods, and I was looking through them, and I was like, these all seem like perfectly reasonable mods. Where are all the ones with butts? And turns out that it hides the adult mods by default. So I was like, oh, okay, that explains a lot. Yeah, people wasted no time in getting the nude mods for Fallout 4 because, like I said, nothing makes more sense in a place that's like 75% pointy rusted metal than not wearing pants. It's ridiculous. John Cena Fat Man mod? No, but I should have to check that out because that sounds hilarious. Yeah, I don't play with mods. I mean, I'm playing on PS4, so I can't have mods yet. But that's a big thing about Fallout 4 is that they're making it so that in 2016 they're making it so that PC mods can work on Xbox One and PS4, and that's kind of exciting. So, what else did get flagged here? Bombshell has been delayed to early 2016. That's the sort of spiritual successor-y kind of to Duke Nukem. That was the Duke Nukem game that was being worked on when by a third party for 3D Realms when Gearbox was like, you sold us that license, right? Like you can't make Duke Nukem games anymore. And they went, oh, that adds up. And so now then they sort of reskinned it as Bombshell. And it looks kind of okay, but it's been delayed because apparently there was too many bugs. There were too many bugs to be fixed by the launch deadline or even with a launch day patch. So they're like, okay. Blizzard is in another legal pissing match with this German company that sells cheating bots for their games. If I had to summarize it in like the simplest way possible, the company said the company is alleging that Blizzard went to one of the people who actually programs the mods and was like, hey, you have to give us your source code. And the guy went, okay, and gave Blizzard the source code, which this company claims is illegal, which it might be. But Blizzard's claim is, you make mods that let people cheat in our games. So, we'll see how that goes in court. Not well for this other company, I'm assuming. This was kind of funny. Afro Samurai 2, the video game, has been pulled from retail, and all customers who did buy it are being offered a refund because, according to the developer's general manager, the game sucks. It's just that the game is bad. The quote is actually, the game was a failure. Quote, if you look at the reviews, it wasn't that the game was broken or buggy, people just didn't like it. I mean, it's interesting, because it says that they're not gonna, this was supposed to be Volume 1, and they're not gonna do Volume 2 and Volume 3, and it's like, okay. It's just surprising that they think it's so bad that they're like, wow, people don't like this to a degree that we're just going to stop selling it. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, usually, exactly, Pepperline. Usually people are like, well, usually they're just like, well, I guess this is going to be a bargain bin title. But to actually withdraw it, I find kind of interesting. Now I want to play it. Now I'm really interested because it's going to disappear, right? It's like we're, it's not worthwhile, but we're, losing this game basically. It's just sort of, it's interesting. Fallout 4 is being patched because there are some actual problems, but Bethesda calls Fallout 4 their, quote, most robust and solid release ever. which so far I'm seeing. Again, I've only been playing it for like a day and a half, but I haven't run into any massive problems. I haven't run into any, like, only once has there been like a weird camera angle in a conversation where I've been like, oh, Bethesda. Well, twice, but one of them was a Brahmin caravan walking between me and the trader during dialogue, and it was obscuring the entire screen. So, exactly, it's way better off than Skyrim. I saw a trader with a pack Brahmin on her head. That's amazing. Yeah, Fallout 3 was pretty unstable at launch. Like, I find graphical errors in Bethesda open world games kind of endearing, honestly. If there's like quest breaking bugs or God forbid game breaking bugs, that's obviously a massive problem, and I understand that there's some amount of users experiencing some amount of that, and that's bad. But the graphical bugs I kind of like. I don't know. The first thing that had, like, come out of the vault, go talk to Codsworth. He's like, here, let's go over to this house. And there's like a pile of debris like this in the middle of it. And he's like walked up and he's standing on the tip. So that when I'm talking, the shot is of him, his eye stalks are clipping through the ceiling of the building. And I'm just like, oh, you tried. Wait, this was interesting. There's a whole breakdown on Polygon about how Harmonix worked with Mad Catz. Mad Catz did a lot of the heavy lifting to make old Rock Band instruments work with Rock Band 4. Because Harmonix and Mad Catz, to their credit, were like, people have these instruments, and if they don't have to re-buy them, that would be better for the consumer. So let's maybe try that. And they worked really hard at it because the problem was ones for the PS3 had like a USB dongle. You plugged a little USB wireless dongle into the console, and then the instruments talked to that, and that was fine. For the Xbox 360, they connect wirelessly directly to the 360, and they do not connect to the Xbox One. And so they have built this extra USB thing that connects to Xbox One that comes with the Xbox version. You can buy it separately if you want for like $20 to make those work. And to build that, they had to track down like the software engineer who helped work with the original Rock Band instruments, who does not work at Microsoft anymore. They had to like track this guy down and be like, help. What did you do? And so it's kind of interesting that just how much trouble they went to make it so that people wouldn't have to buy the instruments again if they already had the previous instruments, which I think is neat. Oh yeah, and there's an absolutely pants-shittingly terrifying Easter egg in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I don't know if you've seen this. There's a level called Nuketown, Nuketown 2065, I believe, which is like, it's like a fake town to test nuclear whatever on, and so there's all these mannequins standing around. And if you go around the map and you shoot the arms off of all the mannequins, then they all turn into Doctor Who style weeping angels. I've watched the video. It's terrifying. And it's the guy who's recording it and his buddy. They're the only two in the zone, and they both have to be not looking. If no player is looking at one of them, then they just start going ham, and they get their arms back also, which they use to punch you to death. And they kill you. Yeah, here, let me link the video, or heck with it, I'll just show you the video. Let's do that. I can just do that. I have that power. Let's mute that. Hide the ad. Hide your kids. All right. Dooba-dooba-doo. Screen capture. This part of the screen. Okay, so he's walking around, making sure to get all the mannequins, because there's a lot of them. So then he shoots all the arms off. There, and then they've respawned right there. So, like, watch this. Turn to look away. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, that was close. Also, there's a lot of them. No, too many people. See, they've all turned around in the distance. Nope, 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 nope. Wham! Nope, 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 nope. This is legitimately scary. You can shoot them. Good. Yeah, this would be really cool in like a squad-based game where you've got like a sort of a Left 4 Dead kind of game where you've got four players versus all the AI. Doing something like this in a game like that would be sweet. But here it is in a Call of Duty Black Ops map for some reason. Good. No. Anyway. Terrifying. Blah. How is this not a game mode, right? Why isn't it a full game mode? Tell me Alex is going to play this on Let's Nope. I don't know how we would do that. We'd have to get Black Ops and like put him in the map by himself and then be like, now go around and shoot the arms off everything. Okay. Anyway. They do look like iRobot things. Actually, they remind me a lot of the synths from Fallout, which I wasn't kidding. Like, I don't... No spoilers, but you're very early in Fallout 4. Someone's like, blah, 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 the synths, blah, 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 and I'm like, what? The what? What's a synth? What is that? And it takes a long time before someone actually explains what they are. And no one seems that bothered. They're just like, oh yeah, the synths, they're, you know, they happen. And I'm like, they've never happened before. This is new. This is new information to the franchise. What are these? What are those? Anyway. Everyone I talk to is freaked out by them. Well, freaked out by them. Were they in Fallout 3? What? Why don't I remember this? There was a synth in Fallout 3? No, yeah. Sorry, maybe I'm not explaining myself properly. They're scared of them, but the fact that they exist is like, yeah, they exist, and I'm terrified of them. But it's like, I've never even heard of them. Okay, so there was one in Fallout 3. All right, well, I'm sorry I don't remember that. But still, it's just like, Anyway. Boop, 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 boop. All right. That's all the news that's fit to news. At least that's all the news that Paul flagged. So, I'm going to... Yeah, exactly. Death claws exist. True, I guess people aren't losing their mind about death claws. Okay. Who resubscribed or subscribed today? Let's find out together. Castlewise with a 2-month resub, welcome back. Caffeinated Lemur with a brand new subscription, so I assume that this is wrong or there was a lapse in there or whatever, but regardless, welcome back. As always, Caffeinated Lemur. Thanks for your work in the DB chat, by the way. Briars the Fox with a 22-month resub. Vertigo with a 3-month resub. Beowulf, 27 months. Samdaharu with a 7-month resub. Fracaswell with a 27-month resub. Thank you FOR numeral 4 hard work. You're welcome. I'll take it. God Asterisk is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, God Asterisk. Thank you so much. Magical Writer with a 3-month resub. Orthochromatic Dragon, a brand new subscriber. Cool name. Welcome to the channel. Diamond Tiki with a 7-month resub. Bronze Finger, 23 months. Silink Tone with a 14-month resub. MT Storm, 2 months. Cycle Boy, 16-month resub. Eclipseon with a 23-month resub. Juliamon with a 5-month resub. Admiral Mamo, 22-month resub. Dax and Jackster with an 8-month resub. Krulenkur with a 16-month resub. Roman Goro, 12 months. Zabaron, 25 months. Chef Steven, 10 months. One sec. If I wanted to volunteer for next year's Desert Bus, who would I contact and when? You would contact Kathleen or volunteers at desertbus.org, and you would want to wait until like March at the earliest, probably May. Wait a while. Wait a while. We'll send out information about it. Hinoki with a new subscriber. Welcome back. Welcome. Stoffern with a 26-month resub. Ela806, 23 months. Captain Falafel, 23 months. Temujin Zero, 23 months. Drakthul, 22 months. Mercano82, 23 months. Nilet, 10 months. Styx Abuser, 16 months. Psychic Ketchup, 21 months. No Soul, 27 months. RF232, 10 months. Chef of Death with a 3-month resub. Exhausted Elox, 15 months. Watan Varno with a 14-month resub. Swashbuckler Jim with a 7-month resub. The Bentusi with a 22-month resub. Greygor, 7 months. W. Nevik, 23 months. Hats Wear Cats, also 23. Tespud with a 12-month resub the 1 year. Intrepid Colin with a 10-month resub. Tok Kanada, 6 months. Wendipo, 6 months. Kipton James, a brand new sub. Welcome to the channel, Kipton James. Roan678 with a 27-month resub. Mad Theorist, 24 months. Jay Kellig with a 26-month resub. Wiley Coyote 556, 22 months. And Duawi with a 22-month resub. Thank you, welcome back. And thank you also for your contributions to Desert Bus. Yourself and everyone, actually. Huh. So many people. Welcome. New sub. Wait, we hit 170k? Stop it. Stop. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today. Still wanted to get CheckPoint in there, even if that might be it for streaming today. Yeah, Slack is all weird, so that's fun. Did Paul hit 170k on his own? I don't know, but he came close. That was a crazy shift. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So Paul's not here, so things on my stream will not be happening in an hour. And I don't know if Beej is in. I'm behind on Twitter, obviously, because I was doing this. Someone in chat said Beej was also sick. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Let's find out together. Oh, Alex is going to be doing a stream from home? Cool. Well, at least there's that. So, thank you so much for watching. And we'll talk to you all next time. Assuming that everything goes according to plan tomorrow, Heather's Handhelds will be on at the regular time, followed by Alex with IDDQ Derp and I Horner. Because I think we're back on normal schedule now. I think. Let's find out together. All right. Bye, everybody.